Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Huntsville, Alabama for the first game Sunday morning. These are play-in games, and they're going to let us know who's going to make it to the championships later on this afternoon. Down on the ice in front of us here, this is the black with pink shoulder pads and stripes. The Pink Pony team, they're undefeated, 3-0, and they're playing the Back 40, who is also undefeated at 3-0. Rumor mill has it these guys could end up being the two teams facing each other for the championship later on this afternoon. So black with pink, the Pink Pony team, and to my right is the Back 40. A lot of speed, a lot of skill. Both these teams are going to be great. All right, that pass was intercepted in the neutral zone. Shot on net. Good save by Travis of the Back 40. Puck gets out of the zone there. Folks, look who's here. It's the one and only, the ineffable, the inimitable Big Jacob Murphy. Jacob, it's good to have you this morning.
Good to be here, Guy, and looks like these players had their morning coffee as it's a quick game early on here in the first.
So I was just telling the folks, Jacob, these guys are both undefeated, 3-0,
Okay.
and the rumor is they might be facing each other later today in the championship game.
Yeah, a little bit of a championship preview here at 8:30 on Rink 2, and yeah, these boys are flying. This is the upper division, as I'm sure Guy mentioned already, but this is the best of the best right here.
I was giving Nate a little prediction. I said, from what I saw yesterday, I felt like the Pink Ponies may have a little bit of an edge in skill by 3 or 4 players, but I think overall balance, I liked the Back 40 a little bit better.
Yeah, so far all I've seen is Pink Pony's been hemming them in the zone, but the Back 40 goaltender is holding strong as another big save there by him.
Yeah, and they haven't got out of their own end yet. The Back 40 have not crossed over center.
Well, that's a good start if you're the Ponies. And, oh boy, a little bit of a stick mishap there. Don't know if his stick broke or what happened on that.
Oh, he got it caught under the door there. Can't get the puck out shot. Travis really having to do his work this morning already for the Bandits. And look at that puck come off the boards in a funny way.
Yeah, kind of a hometown bounce as Back 40 still can't clear the zone as they're just getting hemmed in here by the Ponies. I know some of these guys, but a majority I don't, and thank goodness that goalie gobbles that one up.
That was the first stoppage of play.
Wow.
So 3 straight minutes of pressure put on the Back 40 squad by the Pink Ponies.
Well, they got Andy Hall taking the face off there for the Ponies, number 8. And shot on, Hall looking to deflect it. It gets knocked away. And let's see if the back 40 can finally get some zone time going the other way.
Well, when you see teams this good, it always goes back to how quick you can chug, because that's how that draft works. If you chug fast, you pick first.
Yeah, the drinkers seem to get a better team.
Yeah. Drew Glauner.
I was going to say, can't tell if that is Mr. Glauner, but it looks as so, as he's out there on defense for them. So they got some talent, like you mentioned, on this back 40 squad.
Yeah. Hey. Jacob, give me a second. A roster. I'm gonna go
Okay, gotcha. All right, guys, going to go get the roster for both teams. And meanwhile, puck is in the zone of the back 40, but Glauner able to get it here in the neutral zone, trying to dance through, gets knocked away. Andy Hall looks to dump it in, but bounces off a skate blade. And a little bit of helter-skelter here in the neutral zone. Here come the Pink Ponies down the left wing. Fire into the glove. Nice save there. Goalie will keep the play moving. It's Andrew Knutson for the back 40. Nice outlet pass up to Aberdaberdoo. It's knocked away, and back 40 will dump it in. Knutson takes a spill there at the blue line. 10 minutes, 22 seconds here in the first period. The score, the back 40 0, the Pink Ponies 0, and a matchup of the top two teams in the upper division here in the final end of the round robin. And another player goes sliding into the boards. I think that's Mr. Castor, and he's going to have to get his skate blade checked after that one. Meanwhile, the Ponies drive it, and they put it home. An absolute power forward type of goal, just driving directly to the net front. And big early goal there for the Pink Ponies. Is believe. Now look at this, Mr. Guy Schaefer. He's got the rosters. He's all good to go. There's numbers and everything. My goodness.
And listen, what we
did his homework.
What we found yesterday, Jacob, nobody matches up to their numbers. I had to go and find out. I don't even know what the Pink Ponies have, because this is the first time we're looking at it.
As good as we try, it's never good enough with these folks.
We're just going to assume they're where they're supposed to be.
Yeah, this is Ian Ron. He plays for the Kraken B team as he puts it out in front. It's knocked away. But yeah, goal just happened there, Guy. The Ponies drive the net and just jammed it right in. Nothing pretty, but you don't need it to be when you got that kind of talent.
No, and like I was alluding to earlier, there is some top-level speed on this Pink Pony team. And not just that. Stick handling, skating, awareness. This guy right here, number 14, I watched him yesterday, and he's the real deal.
Yeah, it looks like that's Alex Biddle if the sheet lines up correctly. And, yeah, he's pretty talented.
Well, he's out on a weekend release program, so he's able to make it. That's a good thing to have him here. But, no, several guys really can put down the hammer. The speed, the stick handling, the awareness. It's going to be a good game. 1-0 lead, Pink Ponies over the back 40. Back to the point now. 9 couldn't get a shot off now. Here comes the back 40 on a 3-on-2. Puck into the middle.
That's Mr. Mike Ayling there for the back 40, who tied it up at the blue line. Now good speed. Oh, great defensive play there.
I'm glad they're calling these, because that first one should have been a body check penalty. The second one was. The kid he hit yesterday, Jacob, with a minute to go in the game, Whittingham, number 6. Whittington scored a tying goal, and they ended up winning in penalty shots. So this kid can really fly. I like watching him play.
Yeah,
but
he's a
penalty,
strong player.
Yeah. Pink Ponies, 2 minutes in the box for body checking.
Yeah, we'll see if a power play can kind of change the tide for the back 40. A much-needed opportunity for some zone time, but already they lose the opening draw, and it's cleared out. On the ice, they got Glauner, and I believe number 13 there, that's Darren Scott. He's a strong player for them. Bradley Spangler's out there, Mike Ayling, and some other cast of characters that doesn't really matter who's out there, because the Pink Pony are dumping it in. It's Glauner to retrieve.
Put that down. Is that easier for you to see if we tip it down?
All right. Should help there, as here comes Glauner down the left wing, the defenseman with some good speed, good stick handling. Glauner moves in, tried to roof it, and he put it all the way into the netting, but quite the individual effort there by Andrew Glauner, Guy.
Yeah, he was telling me last night he was a little bit frustrated with his shooting, and so hopefully today will be better for him. But, you know, he did what you got to do there. A lot of these guys, you go down into that eagle, you got to go up top. And probably nobody goes up top as good as Glauner does, so maybe he'll get lucky here.
Yeah, he's got a real sick release there as Spangler drops it back to Glauner. Glauner fires it. Nice shot for the rebound. It's cleared out, but not out of danger. Back 40 trying to get the power play working with 40 seconds here left in the penalty. Ponies, though, collect. Good patience there in his own zone by number 6, but he can't clear it. Now it's Knutson. He's got a good shot. He fires, and a big save there. This time 6 will just fly it, but not all the way out. Holding the zone on the back 40. 20 seconds left in this power play. Back 40 behind the net. Back to the left point. Looking, firing. It's knocked out in front and cleared.
That always makes me nervous when my defensemen make the save for me.
Yeah, sometimes the goalies would just rather you not touch it if they've got a clear look at it.
And the penalty's over. Back to full strength.
That's a good kill by the Pink Pony as the back 40 had some opportunities there, and they had their players out there to do it as Glauner going on his 6-minute shift here, but he's working his way in, and it's knocked away. Oh, big collision there, my goodness. But here comes the Ponies the other way down the left side. It's number 3 on a 2-on-1. He's got an opportunity, still looking, waiting. Great defensive
play by Whittingham.
Was that the kid who got knocked down, got right back up, and now he's going the other way? This kid is all metal, no nails. Fired on the net, good save there.
That's Kevin Schrock in goal for the Pink
Ponies.
How
about that, Mr. Schrock in net.
Travis Hagedorn at the other end of the ice for the back 40.
That is good to know as these goalies are seeing a lot of action. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period. Back 40 lead the game. Pink Pony up on the back 40, 1-0. Yeah, don't tell these players it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They are flying out here.
No kidding.
Good speed into the zone. Knocked away by Whittingham. And tell you what, there's just a slight bit of physicality. Not anything dirty so far, but these players are here to play so far.
Yeah. I thought the one penalty they called I thought it was a good call. You can't get that beefy.
I agree, and referees got to control the game. They let the players leave it to their own devices. Sometimes it gets a little bit sillier than expected, and that one flies the zone all the way down for an icing.
Yeah, and that's another thing I noticed too, Jacob. You won't see as much icing with these good teams.
Oh, no. It's not like me and Mr. Harbor out there
it's
just throwing the puck down and praying for a line change.
But it's been fun to see the real variety of skills here this weekend so far. You have D players all the way up to these A guys. It's really good.
Yeah, and you know what, I'll tell you, there's a good amount of iron level guys that are mixing in with some of these A players, and they're fitting right in. It looks good. And here comes Patrick Wolf. Left wing fires, save, rebound, and another save by the goalie.
Travis Hagedorn standing tall in the pipes. I was telling somebody earlier, I like the way this kid plays goal. He doesn't over dramatize. He's not flashy. Technically, just excellent. Never caught out of position.
Yeah, rebound control is so crucial here in these upper level games because those are the opportunities that can turn into something bad. As Pink Pony win the draw, they're trying to get out in front of the net. They've got 2 people behind their own net, and Mike Ayling for the back 40 looks to clear, and he'll get it to the neutral zone. Nice.
Pink Pony number 6, that's Ryan Stutzman, I believe.
Oh, he's a good player. Plays for Puck Dynasty, I believe.
I mean, they've got the stuff of a good team here, that's for sure.
Yeah, top to bottom, they're pretty stout. Wines fires right out in front. I'd say the big difference right now, Guy, is the upper players for the back 40 are on the defensive side. The better players for the Pink Pony are more on offense. So we're kind of seeing a battle of A-level offense versus A-level defense.
Yeah. And listen, I think that if they can crack Schrock's little shutout streak here, I think we might see a game, but it'd be nice to score before they get out of the first period, but we'll see what we got. Couple minutes to go in the first.
Oh, and they're looking for a puck. I love how
How do you not have a second puck?
I don't know,
in a
the
game?
Huntsville Ice Sports Complex continues to impress us here as there we go, there's a puck and we're ready to go. Andy Hall to take the draw for the Pink Ponies against number 3, Mike Keene of back 40, and he's a good player himself. Face-off won by the back 40, shot blocked out in front by Hall. It's plays like that by Hall that really makes you endearing to your teammates if you're going out blocking shots, driving it into the other zone. They'll play it off the wall there. That's John Anderson, normally plays goalie. Down low to Hall, he tries to play it out in front. It's knocked away, but Anderson keeping it in as the Pink Ponies against one of the better defensive pairings of the back 40 looking good.
Yeah, man, you can't let up for a second here because they'll burn you.
As quick passing there and giving chase now is number 5. Good play by him. Turnover. John Anderson can't get it into the zone deeper. And it's Logan Aberdaberdoo. Nice little backhand touch over to his speedster, and it's knocked away at the last second. And
I asked him before the game last night how to pronounce his name. We weren't far off.
okay.
He said he laughed. He smiled when he said, "I think you remember. I just couldn't. We butchered your name." He goes, "Yeah, I remember that." But another good player and on a good team here. So they really got a good little roster of guys there.
Less than a minute here in the first period. The Pink Pony lead 1-0 as they clear the zone, but it's a turnover. And here comes the back 40 with 35 seconds and counting, dancing into the zone. Nice stick handling there, but a great defensive play by Stutzman holding his ground. As keeping it in the zone is the back 40. They dump it in. Dicker off to give chase behind his own net. He'll look to clear it out. There's a battle there in the corner, but it's kept in by back 40. 15 seconds and counting. Puck thrown out towards the middle. Torrey Bader can't clear. Dumped right back in. The boys are going to work, but to no avail as the Pink Pony will just cycle it out along the boards, and that will end the first period.
Jacob, I think those last 3 minutes, if anything, will give encouragement to the back 40 because they had a hard time getting any action in the Pink Ponies' end of the ice there for a while. So
Yeah.
it was good to see.
Yeah, back 40 really started to kind of hold their own, turn the tide a little bit in this game. I mean, I came in about 5 minutes in, and I just saw the puck stuck in that defensive zone for them.
Relentless.
But I'll tell you what, it's pretty impressive to only give up 1 goal in that
Yes.
situation. I mean, as far as, and I wish they did have a shot counter, but I imagine they're getting outshot right
Yeah.
now to the Pink Pony. But it's been a good game so far.
Folks, this is the drink of the breakfast food of champions. Listen, without giving any details, Jake was a little under the weather yesterday, so he's brought some Pedialyte with him to get those electrolytes up.
Yeah, and I got the ankle monitor today. Guy Schaefer needs me. Yes, I call.
That's so.
And second period underway here between the Pink Pony Club and the back 40. Slap shot. Oh, what a dick play there.
The puck scooted loose there. A couple guys whipped on 12. Didn't do anything fancy, Jacob, but he swatted it and got it under the pads.
building the next atom bomb, or he's saving on Anderson, but it's forward. Collected by the back 40. Back 40 down 2-0. Zone. He puts on number 14. 14 just kind of shrugging it off and smiling. And here comes Nate Harbor and played onto the far side. Number 14 excuse me, Alex Biddle, as Biddle is there. It's tied up, good clear. Knutson now in his own zone, and he got a odd man rush for back 40 going the other way, down the right wing. Puck is dumped in behind the net as Castor fishing it out, but he gets knocked away. Turnover, and here comes the speedy number 7 for the Pink Ponies. He'll go all the way in, and a nice glove save as he'll collect that. Still got Mr. Harbor working hard on the microphone there, and coming back to the broadcast booth, I believe, should be my partner, Mr. Guy Schaefer. Face off to the goaltender's left here, and won by the Pony. But the puck is cleared out of their zone.
Boy, I tell you what, Jacob, being on camera, you have to be head on a swivel. This game is so fast back and forth.
Yeah, giving the fans a little bit of a jump scare with the camera moves. Oh, nice shot blocked there. Number 10 goes to collect his own rebound, back to his defenseman, number 7. 7 looks, fires.
10 is Jeremy Fisher.
Connor Pierce, number 10. Jensen, I believe, is number 7. Ben Jensen of the Kraken, stout defenseman there. And that is a Kraken D pair, number 9 and number 7, between Jensen and Connor Pierce. As stolen away, but here comes Andy Hall on a 2-on-1. Hall out front to number 12. 12 moving on, and he can't get the shot off. Meanwhile, Mike Ayling got into a little bit of a altercation. Hopefully he's all right, but bodies were flying around everywhere.
That's the second time 2 back 40 guys have run into each other. And that's number 12 who just scored the previous goal, but on that particular day and moment,
not his best.
Travis Hagedorn shut it down.
Well, I think Patrick Wolf said, listen, boys, I scored my 1 goal, and that's all he expected out of me, so I'm not scoring again.
You've got my money.
Face-off won by back 40s. They try to get it out of their own zone. The puck reams around, and here comes the speedy defenseman, and they'll look to get it into the zone. Good back-checking by the back 40, though, as they will clear it out. Nice little touch on there.
Boy, Glauner is playing with a lot of passion right now. This is a big game for the back 40, obviously.
Over to Chris Castor. Jumped off his stick. Castor looks to play it in deep. And the back 40 looking to hold the zone, but it's stolen by the Pink Pony. Back to back in their own defensive area. It's Stutzman now. Here comes Stutzman, crafty defenseman, looking to play it up to number 5. Believe that's, well, they've got some of the jerseys wrong, but that's okay. But anyways, it looks like Nick Langmusser and Andy Hall changed their jerseys.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask if that was Langmusser, because I said, I don't remember him being that tall.
Yeah. Oh, puck is bounced. Good call by the referee, as Alex Battelle does not agree with it, but the referee says, listen, son, I know what I'm doing.
He went over and came back out, but the offside was actually on this left wing. That guy did not get back out.
Mr. John Anderson.
Yeah.
holding up the line.
Good call by the referee, Johnny on the spot. 8:23 to go in the second period. A little bit more even here, but I think the Pony have had a bit more pressure, Jake.
Yeah, back 40 just hasn't had a lot of zone time in the offensive end and any real sustained pressure. I mean, just seems, here we go, may have spoke too soon. Here comes the back 40 the other way. Knutson has the puck. He's got options. Knutson, oh, what a defensive play
from
by
his
Jensen.
belly.
My goodness, Knutson fires. Good shot there. Rebound. Looking out of
Scores! Oh, my word. Katie bar the door. The back 40 are on the scoreboard.
Yeah, that looked like number 3, Mike Keene, who stuffed it home, but that all started with the effort there from Knutson as Ben Jensen defensively made a fantastic play while proned out,
yeah, he
but
was
to no
sliding
avail.
on his stomach, man. That was great.
Well, that's a big-time goal if you're the back 40 to get some momentum back here in this game as they only find themselves down 2-1 here in the second period.
Yeah, that next goal was big for whoever scored it. If you go down 3-0, that's tough. But now it's 2-1.
Yeah, bad giveaway there by the
had a guy
defenseman.
open if he had just held on to it.
Yeah, sometimes picking up your head is a little bit harder than it looks. I'm more than aware myself. As Pink Pony all of a sudden looks like the flustered team, and back 40's kind of having their way, but here comes some offense from the Pony. Nice little backhand touch pass there. They play it off the goalie. Out in front, puck is bouncing, and it's cleared. Here comes the speedster down the right side.
That's Whittingham.
Whittingham. Oh, fired! Big save!
How did that stay out?
Chirac fought it off with his shoulder. He
It
had
was
no
rolling
idea
down
where
his
it was.
back.
And somehow, a little bit of puck luck there, but that should have made it 2-2, Guy.
Unbelievable. It was a great save by Schrock, but then the puck rolled up onto his shoulder, and it looked like it was going to go over, and he somehow shrugged it out of the net. That was amazing.
I think they need to check his jersey for some kind of stickum or something, because, I mean, my goodness, Guy.
Hey, if you can get it on, I'd use it.
6 minutes and counting here in the second period. Pink Pony 2, back 41. Here on the Bandits YouTube page, I'm Jacob Murphy, alongside me, the Guy Schaefer. And it's been a good battle so far, as you mentioned. Maybe the gold medal preview game later on today, but these teams are battling right now.
Oh, the other ref was Johnny in the spot with an extra puck that time. The first time they didn't know where to find him.
I think he kept the puck in his jock strap. I'm just kidding. A little early for that on a Sunday morning. It's church day, everybody.
Had to go to the puck store.
Pink Pony holding. That's Langmusser back to his defenseman. Dumping it back in and giving chase is Patrick Wolf, and Wolf gets tied up behind the net. But Langmusser's there looking for Andy Hall. And down in that corner, keeping it in, it's Wolf. Wolf throwing it out in front and cleared down the length of the ice.
Almost a shot on goal.
Yeah, Chirac looked a little bit surprised as it kept on getting closer to his net.
Yeah,
but
I did. I think, all the times that you need an icing, that was a good time to have one.
Definitely a smart play by the defenseman to just clear it out of the zone. As Mike Keene draws with Andy Hall, Keene wins the faceoff. Back to number 14, Austin Brown, and he'll fly it out of the zone. Not for an icing. Good play. Oh, look at the speed by Keene all the way from center. Here comes Hall down the left wing. Hall moving on in. Power forward move. Stuffing it on the net. Rebound. It's not there. And a good clear, but not out of danger. Ben Jensen collects. Jensen, nice stick handling. Winds, fires, and it's blocked out in front. And here comes Knutson, left wing, dumping it for Aberdaberdoo. But it's Jensen for the Ponies collecting in his defensive zone. Nice stick handling there, but he'll lose it down to his legs, and it's cleared. Back and forth, but here's a chance for Andrew Glauner. Glauner moving on in, backhand, a save by Chirac.
Oh, that was close.
That was right place, right time, and right player.
I mean, Glauner did the right thing. He shielded his body from the guy, but he unfortunately had to go to his backhand.
Hey, just good positioning, though, by Chirac to shut down the angle. Oh, fanned on the clear. Pass over to Bader. Bader firing, glove save by the goaltender.
I thought that was deflected, but it wasn't. She just got the shot up a little bit too high. Good save by Hagedorn.
You know, Guy, for half a second, I thought these were the goalies. That's the need to pay list. I was like, wait, I think the goalies, I don't even want to say the name of who needs to pay, but either way, kind of funny.
Yeah, this team here, when I just had to go down and get, because there was not one jersey that matched their numbers.
Jeez. So meanwhile, 3 minutes left here in the second. Back 40's made it a one-goal game. It's 2-1 as they trail the Pink Pony. Both teams undefeated so far through round robin. It's Tori Bader now left side. Puck is knocked off her skate and away. In the neutral zone is the Pink Pony. Look to play it in. It's cleared away. A little bit of back and forth with not much happening here, guys. Here comes Dickeroff winding it up. Dickeroff gains the zone. Good stick handling there, but it's knocked away by the defenseman and cleared. Puck is stuck in his skate, and he'll get it in deep.
That was Darren Scott, number 13.
Another talented young kid.
Yeah, he is.
Mike Ayling dumps it in. Stutzman's there.
I like the way this kid plays, too. He's a good, solid player.
2 minutes and counting. Pink Pony dump it in as kind of a lot of nothing happening over the last 5 minutes of this game. Just kind of neutral zone turf wars and not many grade A opportunities since that last back 40 goal. But here comes the goal scorer, Mr. Mike Keane, looking to change the narrative. Keane to Castor. Castor does a little spinorama back to Keane. Keane one touch, fires, and a save by Sherrock. What the heck just happened there? It was like the Harlem Globetrotters.
He laid down at the right moment and trapped that puck with his backside. I mean, he told me he'd been doing a lot of squats lately, so I don't know.
I mean, it was one fan pass after another that a fan shot, and Sherrock just laid on it like he was at the beach. I mean, my goodness.
Almost a great finish.
But and a little bit of a tumble there by the Ponies. But a minute left here in the second period. Back 40 just had a golden opportunity to tie this game, but weren't able to do so. Collected here, it's number 9 for the Pony. That's Connor Pierce. He'll play it forward. Andy Hall now collects over to Nicky Blue Sox. Some people call him that, I don't know.
Number 7 wanted to go.
He's got what it takes. That's Ben Jensen. If this guy gets wound up, he can do it. Fires from all the way out in Qatar. Nate Harper says it's pronounced Cutter. Okay, Murph. Whatever, Nate. Anyways, Jensen firing rockets just a bit wide. I mean, Guy, do you think he thought there were 5 seconds left in the period, or why would he do that?
I don't know, but he blew that about 10 feet wide of the net.
A little bit of a physical play there in the corner between Glauner and Langmasser as botting off Andy Hall. And they all come to convene. The goalie knew the period was over. He started reaching for the Gatorade early. But after 2, the Pink Pony 2, the back 41. And it's been a tight game here, Guy.
Yeah, I was looking at these guys. They're kind of laying the body on each other on their boards. They know each other. It's a little bit of fun, but it's also a little bit of testing. They're going to see if they respond. And, part of this game, like any other, Jacob, is getting in the brains of the guys you're playing, and you don't want to let them in there.
No, mental is very much important in the game of hockey, and a lot of time it's related to the physicalness of hockey. Sometimes a guy hits you a certain way, you lose your cool, you take a bad penalty.
I mean, I don't want to talk out of school, but we've probably all had games in our own career where we maybe hit somebody or tried to get under somebody's skin. And then, of course, then there's the wave of death wishes and stuff that we have to fight off.
Well, I don't know if I've ever dealt with that guy, but
I'll see you in the parking lot, buddy.
You hit the wrong kid from the wrong town at the wrong time, and all of a sudden your friend somehow gets banned from the league. But anyways, on to that. later tonight at 11 on
My
Dateline.
brothers can tell you a story. It was my brother and two of his buddies. After we beat this team in their town, decided it would be funny to go to that town's bar after the game and rub it in.
And sometimes getting a drink with the boys is all it really takes to cool the tempers. And I think that's always important. No matter what happens, it's good to go get a drink with the guys that you just battled with and make time to make amends. Because I'm very big on, what happens on the rink stays on the rink. And it's, all a little bit of gamesmanship. And referees are there to call it the way that they're supposed to. So,
shot on net. Schrock's got to be on his toes now. See if the back 40 can get something going here at the start of the third period.
Yeah, they find themselves down by 1 here in the third. As Mike Ayling here in the neutral zone will dump it in. Nice little touch pass by Stutzman, but he was a little bit off radar on that as Knutsman battling with John Anderson. And a lot of preemptive stick work by these guys today. As Knutson, nice little button hook, looking to play it out, but it's taken away by Ian Ron. But here comes Mike Keene. Oh, nice dangle there by Keene. My goodness. Silky hands for the victory. He scores!
Unbelievable.
What a play there by Keene. He dangled 1, he dangled 2, and then he said, hey, goalie, how about that snipe show? My goodness. The wily veteran still got the moves like Jagger.
I think that's his second goal of the game,
That
Jacob.
is, and a massive goal.
Listen, for you kids at home, Keene did something that a lot of guys don't do in hockey, and that is shooting high in the slot. A lot of guys try and stick handle as close as they can to the goal, and all you're doing is stick handling into coverage.
That's very true. Kind of the further out sometimes, harder for the goalie to take away the angle on you. And you've got more empty space in the net because the goalie's further out in their crease and there's more open spots to shoot at. But yeah, Keene just put the other team in a body bag and went ahead and sniped that. What a shot by him. Big time goal all of a sudden. I mean, Keene's single-handedly changing the game right now, guy.
I mean, basically, it was him against two other players, and he dangled and shot, and man, it caught him off surprise. Good save there by Hagedorn, shot from a sharp angle, face off just to the right of the back 40 goalie.
Yeah, and that's a shot he wishes was just a tad lower, hit off the pad and bounces out into the, danger area versus shooting it right into the glove. But nice job by Hagedorn to have the glove down low and to slow the play down. Oh my, big play there at the blue line as our boy, Aberdaberdoo, he's not scared of contact. He's a hard player. I love the way that guy plays. As Jensen flying around here in the zone as Glauner's all over him. My goodness. Glauner right on Jensen. Jensen gives him a little shove. Tell you what, this game is waking up, guy.
He was looking to the ref for a penalty call, and the ref says, hey, that's just a little board body. I'm not calling a little bit of body work along the boards.
And I think Glauner's letting him know, hey, you did that to me earlier. I'm going to do it back. Glauner not known really ever to be a dirty player. I've watched a lot of that guy play. He's a very talented kid. But, I wouldn't say what he did there was dirty, but it's a little bit more physical than we're used to seeing out of him, and especially in a beer league. But you know what? The guy plays every game getting hacked and slashed. So at some point, like you mentioned, Guy, he gets into the mental fortitude of a player.
You can't let the other team just push you around. I mean, that's in any sport, but hockey especially, because you are allowed to be a little physical. And if you just sit back, they're going to keep taking what you give them. That Jensen is a good player.
Oh, he's fantastic. He is a very, very strong player. Arguably their best defenseman. I mean, Stutzman's incredibly talented as well. But I would say out of all of them, Jensen's probably their best player on defense. Yeah,
his view of the ice and what's going on and his speed, his stick work, he's amazing.
As Andy Hall plays it back to Dickeroff. Dickeroff has it bounce off his skate, and it will exit the zone as Knutson ties up Stutzman. But here comes Dickeroff down the right side, driving it in. Good play by him to get it in deep. Andy Hall giving chase, but it's cleared away. but not out of the zone yet by the back 40. Now they'll flop it out. Looking for Knutson, hits off the back of his skate. Stutzman now in the neutral zone. Over to Hall. Hall fires wide. Rebound there. A good opportunity, but great defensive play there.
And that's going to be icing.
Well, this
Again,
period looking a lot like the first. Pink Pony kind of hemming them in since that last goal.
you know, I think if you had asked either of us at that first 3 or 4 minutes that we thought the Pony might just dominate this game, but back 40 has crawled back into it. A little bit more discipline, and it's worked out well. They got a couple goals. It's tied up at 2.
Yeah, this is Jensen's first shift back out there since his little altercation. Be interesting to see what effect that has, if any, on him. Meanwhile, John Anderson out in front. Back to the defenseman, fires, and it goes just wide. Nice pass there by Anderson.
Here comes
the
Whittington.
speedster. Right side on Jensen, fires it low. Good rebound control by Sherrock.
Actually, it wasn't a bad idea to shoot from there. Almost caught Schrock off guard, but he did it like a pro. Stick down, no rebound, covered up. Great shot, great save by Schrock.
Yeah, and Sherrock's used to facing guys like me, not like him. So it's a bit of a different speed for the guy. But he's playing fantastic, old Kevin. And he's obviously one of our favorite goaltenders in the whole program here.
Yeah, and a good guy. Alex Biddle now, number 14.
And just the size on him alone allows him to be such a great player. As Glauner gets taken down there in the corner. Don't know if that was intentional or not, but maybe some kind of message sending. Meanwhile, Mike Keane looking to drop it off, can't do so. Here we go, odd man rush the other way. It's a 2-on-1. Wines fires, it's the crossbar. Holy cow. Connor Pierce just laid one out there. Puck in, Keane skates. He's dancing with it, and he'll exit the zone. Smart play by Keane. Good patience there by the wily veteran. Off the boards, Jensen. Nice steal there. He had a chance to get a little bit back on Glauner. Decided not to. Played it smart. Jensen, low, hard shot will rim almost all the way out of the zone. But the Pink Pony keep it in. 8 minutes remaining here. Score 2-2 between the back 40 and the Pink Pony here in game 1 of day 2. Final game of the round robin for these two teams.
Boy, they just don't give either team a second to get set or control, man. They're on each other all the time.
Torrey Bader with a Tim Wakefield knuckleball.
That's right.
Like, you know, we've been watching like fastballs all game, and then Torrey Bader with the 54-mile-an-hour knuckleball. But I'll tell you what, Tim Wakefield had a really good career over there in Boston
He
for
sure
a long
did.
time. Meanwhile, Stutzman fires, and it goes just wide.
Just about 7 minutes and 15 seconds to go here in the third period. Pink Pony's putting on a little pressure here, Jacob.
Yeah, they're really hemming him in right now, Guy, and I'm trying to avoid of saying something obvious, but I really do think the next goal is going to be the winner here. I think it'll end at 3-2, so whoever scores next is going to be pretty massive. Pony look like they're in control of doing that right now. Shot low, good save by the goaltender. Back to the point, it's Stutzman. Stutzman winding, firing, puts it just wide. A lot of bodies out in front. Good play to keep it low there. Pink Pony, all the control in the back 40 zone. They fire it again, another save. Stutzman collects left point. He scores!
Oh, my. I wonder if that got redirected because it didn't look like that threatening of an angle there. Puck was on the ice. He might have found the 5-hole.
Yeah, it was just kind of like a seeing eye shot from Stutzman, and it went right through the wickets of the goaltender. But tell you what, Guy, not the best shot, but that's going to happen when you get hemmed in your zone like that. And really good offensive pressure there by back 40. Great job packing the front of the net, taking away the eyes of the goaltender. And, you know, if the goalie can't see, it doesn't have to be anything incredible to put it past him.
Yeah, well, and they had him hemmed up there for about a minute. I mean, it was
a little bit of physicality, but back 40 right in, fires, and it goes just wide. It's old Darren Scott. He just misses. No relation to Michael Scott.
from The Office.
As Jensen now, good outlet pass up to number 3, his defensive partner. It's Ian Ron. Ron moving on in. Ooh, good physicality there as Ron gets rubbed off.
No call. I like it.
Referees letting the boys play early in the morning as they dump it in. Thought I may get a little bit silly, but I'll tell you what, if you're Ron, you kind of just got taken down by the smallest guy on the ice.
Yeah.
That's Whittington.
But that's a great play along the board.
Yeah,
he
smart
didn't body check him. It's what we would call a rub out. He just sort of ran him into the boards, cut off his lane.
And no, Nate, not the kind you're thinking of. As Nate's pointing down at me. Meanwhile, here comes Dickeroff into the zone. Little backhand pass to Bader. Torrey has it. Back to 14. He'll fire. Big save. Nice driving play there by Dickeroff. The drop pass. That's what you want to do. You want to gain the zone, drop it off, let them fire it. You charge the net. Textbook stuff there. As 4 minutes, 25 seconds. Pink Pony 3, back 42. As they fire it, it goes just wide. Mark Hodges is sweating. He does not want to host next year's party at the strip club. But it's looking like they're going to the champion. You know, winner of this game does go to the championship game guaranteed. You know, they don't have to wait around and see what happens in the other games. So that is the importance of this one. Automatic gold medal berth in the winner of this game. So it doesn't mean we can't have a rematch later on, but a automatic gold medal berth later this afternoon for the winner.
Offside down below us.
Well, Guy, if you're the back 40 skipper, what time are you pulling that goalie?
Man, you know, that's a tough one because there's probably 6 guys on the Pink Ponies who could make an empty net.
Yeah, and if
but
you
a
pull
loss
too
doesn't
early,
do you any good. You gotta take the risk here at some point. So probably 2 minutes. I'm looking to yank him.
Yeah, normally I'm around 2:30, but I think with the matchup difference, I'd say between 1:45 to 2 minutes. Just because, you know, you want to make sure you've got a really good offensive zone time there to pull them.
Yeah, it depends where your puck is. If you get a face-off down here after 2:30, maybe you do it then. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I guess no stop clock within 3 minutes. Oh, no, they did finally stop the clock there at 2:55. Wonder if they'll
You got a face-off in the back 40 end.
Back to Jensen. Wines, fires, knocked out in front. And here comes back 40. They've got some of their better players out there. Here's a chance to get something going. Gain the zone. It's Austin Brown looking out in front to number 4. That's Spangler. Jumps off his tape. As Ian Ron there looking to clear. Puck is down low in the corner. Spangler gets tied up, but the Pink Pony clear it. Patrick Wolf can't get it in deep. Jensen winding it up, has to wait for Wolf. Great stick handling by Jensen. Moves in, backhand, big save, rebounds loose. It's back there to the point. Wolf fires, blocked out in front. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Jensen now, slap shot, save, rebound, save again. They're all over him. As Nicky Langmasser had a chance out in front, couldn't put it home. But the boys are buzzing in pink. 2:01 here left in the third.
That was a shooting gallery there, Jacob. Those last 30 seconds, back 40 just couldn't get out.
Mike Keane, 2 goals. May not be enough, but he's out on the ice looking for a third. Hat-trick watch for him. As Andy Hall dumps it into the corner, looking for Ian Ron. Ron has John Anderson behind the net. And he'll play it. Here we go the other way. Puck all the way down to the goalie. Chirac has to play it. He does so there. Here comes Dickeroff winding it up right side. Dickeroff fires. He scores!
Give Chirac an assist.
That puck was on its edge the whole way, and Dickeroff lifted it into the corner, and that puck had eyes for the back of the net. It just, you know, had a kind of flutter on it that made it awkward for the goaltender to save, but a great play there by Dickeroff. Nice job by Chirac as well.
Chirac gets the assist, Dickeroff gets the goal, and kind of what we alluded to earlier, he didn't overstick handle. He was well outside the circle, shot, And it looked like a knuckleball.
It did. That one actually had the motion on it that threw off the goalie, but a great play there. And Dickerhoff's done a good job all game driving from the D zone into the offensive zone. A nice shot by him. Here comes Keene right side, trying to stick handle, stolen away by Dickerhoff up to Tori Bader. Left wing, she'll dump it in. Smart play by her. Tell you what, the boys are getting in some good exercise. Boys and girls getting in some good exercise today. As Keene will play it out. It's knocked away and dumped back into the zone.
And we're nearing 1 minute left in the game here. Back 40 just a little bit tied up now.
Yeah, scorekeeper's got the score a little bit off. It's 4-2. She gave that last goal to the back 40, or he, who knows. Never know nowadays anyways. Skating in. It's number 6. Good hands by him.
Matthew
That's old
Whittington.
Less than a minute now. And all the way down the length of the ice. Nice clear there.
Travis Hagedorn shoots it up. One more chance here with 30 seconds left. Shot deflected up into the net. We're going to have a face-off down just to the right of Schrock. Sirach. I always say Schrock, but it's Sirach.
S-Rock.
It's got to be Irish.
Or it could be Scottish, yes, for the Scottish Rock. I don't know, I'm making it up. Anyways, now the clock's not running, but it doesn't matter. There we go. Down the right side goes the pink pony. Back 40 will drop this one.
15 seconds.
We'll have to wait on results from other games to see if they end up in the gold medal for a rematch. But regardless, if you're Pink Pony, you're headed to the finals with a 4-2 victory here in the first game of day 2 of the Rocket City Draft. A nice game there for them, a nice win. They started off hot and they finished it strong. 4-2, the Pink Pony take this one over the back 40. I'm Jacob Murphy. Alongside me was the Mr. Guy Schaefer. And we'll be signing off. We'll be here all day because Nate Harbor said so. All right, thank you, folks. Stay tuned. Game 2 coming up next.